Excuse my brother.
Man, that's fresh. That looks like it came out of Stern in 1981. Look at that detail work there. You did this?
I did that.
What's important about this is it's part of our American pop culture. It's part of our history. It's part of what we enjoyed as kids. People look at me sometimes and say, it's very strange that you know, you're so passionate about these old games. I said, but it's part of my childhood. This is the first...
See, that's facts right there, man. That is facts right there. It really is. I was part of that arcade era that happened in the 90's, early 80's. I grew up in the 90's. So I was part of that era of gamers that really enjoyed the arcades. Was one of the last people to enjoy the arcades. As far as like the timeline goes, I was one of the last people to enjoy those arcades. I remember we had an arcade at the mall. This was early 2000s, right when arcades started to die off. And what happened was that arcade eventually ended up closing down too. But like I said, early 2000s, late 90's, I was all part of that arcade scene. One of the last people to probably one of the last millennials, let's just say, to enjoy arcades, right? Because we don't see arcades anymore. I mean, they're pretty rare. You're not gonna see an arcade within a city. There's really no arcades left. I mean, there's a couple of these like little mini arcades, but it's kind of a niche thing at this point. It's not like the arcades are everywhere, right? Like they used to be. So, no, at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying, is that these arcades are gone, and I was probably one of the last ones to witness that arcade scene, the arcade era, from where video games actually got their start. And so at the end of the day, it's like important for us to know that that's exactly where video games got their start. They started out on console, but they eventually got really popular through the arcades, right? Through the coin system. So yeah, we gotta go ahead and be grateful for these arcades, and I don't see any more arcades.